Good evening, welcome back to the Mancunian Way. My name is Martin, I'm your host. Welcome back to the channel. Right, little bit of housekeeping before we get going. Listen, I understand people are going to be emotional and upset tonight, whatever it is. Put me short out earlier on, said me bit. It is what it is. You know, this season is not a failure in my estimation. Far from it. If you league or bust, fine. But yeah, Arsenal have more than likely wrapped the league up now. It is what it is. Fraser, you don't like it? Tough, mate. I will do it if I want. But yeah, no, the title's over now. Listen, if you want to cling on to the hope of Burnley going to the Emirates and getting anything, then you can live in Cloud Cuckoo land. You know, believe in fairies, believe in unicorns, whatever you want. And if you think, if you seriously think Palace are going to give a shit 3 days before a UEFA conference final, then nah, it is what it is. Listen, this season is far from over. Far from over. We've still got an FA Cup final on Saturday to contend with, which is going to be a great day out. We can get a cup double, guaranteed second place anyway. So to me, it's still a good season. People disagree, and that's fine. You can be whatever else. I've heard some people are already. I've seen some people on social media blaming players, blaming Pep and everything else because they're crybabies. It's not even about having standards. They're just mad asses. Simple. They're mad asses. They can't take not winning. And that's what it is. If you can't take not winning, then you became a City fan for winning and nothing else. Right, let's say some hellos, and then we'll get into it. I don't know if anyone's going to join. I know it's Mother's Day over in the US. Happy Mother's Day if you are celebrating it over there. Teal Chick, can he stop dribbling when he can pass? Alvarez and Diamande, nope, not happening. I don't see most of our player show winning mentality lately. And if we don't fix up this year, he might not. That's garbage, Fraser. To be totally honest, mate, you're venting there, mate, which is fine vent, but what you're saying is rubbish. We've got 3 tricky games left. We've got Palace on Wednesday, then we've got Bournemouth away, which will be tough. Then we've got Villa at home on the final day. Yes. Like Big said, create for Big Earl, show it. Well, we did yesterday. On reflection, the fact we've let Arsenal into a title race post 4 in a row and treble is down to horrendous transfer dealings. Clubs need to be ruthless in the summer. Treble winning slaps the PSG team. We had Alvarez and Mahrez off the bench. Big up Kobe. No more giving players 2 years. BS. Okay. We're in a rebuild phase. Facts, and it's Arsenal's fault. We are here in the first one. Perform or go. You know, we did win 3-0 yesterday, by the way, guys. Cheeky is to blame, by the way. I was Cheeky to blame. GQ helped us win all these trophies. Burnley managed to get a 2-2 draw against Villa. Let's see what performance it can do. Cheeky mess up this rebuild 3 years ago. If Burnley can nick a draw, they almost beat us. Some people are in copium right now. Rebuild went too slow. Okay. Cheeky has to take some blame. Our midfield has been aging and aggressive years. Then we didn't get Rice, but we didn't address it. Players didn't want to come, Alpha. You can't force players to come to a football club when they didn't want to come. Bournemouth away will be very hard. It will, Mark, 100%. Please let look forward, not back. Exactly, Cather. Some City fans are just chucking toys out of the pram at the minute. I want me title. I want me title. Too much Rodri dependence, as in, yes, I agree with that. This is our last chance. We need to win on Wednesday. Mate, it's over. Cheeky felt it took him 3 years. Okay, you keep repeating it. I'm not going to agree with it the more you say it. We have 4 games left and we'll win all 4. Right? Madrid are so bad and we lost to them. Right? Okay. I'm seeing who the trophy people are. Our midfield is the worst aspect of the City team. Pep needs to better midfielders. If they can't stay fit or they are old and washed and pack the bags. Okay. I don't think Arsenal winning the league changes anything. A domestic double with a lot of changes. The team is good. 100% Colby agree with that. I ain't crying for us not to win the top, but I'm just angry the squad is slow to watch. We won 3-0 yesterday, mate. We're 16 undefeated. Pep Guardiola all of a sudden started Reiners over Gonzalez. Tells you everything you need to know. Our midfield looks like a retirement home. Okay. This week, objective not just pick up injuries and keep players fit, but Saturday we aren't winning the league. It's done. If they do go on to win it from here, which they probably will, they will. Is that going to be on? You all know he's all in on Jeremy Doku. We're going to talk Jeremy Doku, don't you worry. The way we play our midfields look like 70 plus years old. I'm Fraser, I get you're angry, mate, but you're just venting now, mate. You're just venting, and I don't understand why. We might possibly win the Premier League next season. We might. Every time I see us play, but Mike, just because LB said it doesn't mean it's fact, mate. It's an opinion. Randers didn't even attempt to duel in 60 minutes. He needs to go back to AC Milan. Bernardo leaving, get rid of Reinders and Nico G, then buy some quality midfielders. You lot are all playing FIFA tonight. Arsenal want Reinders. Foden got more stuck in than him. Can't believe we are winning it. Yep, you are winning it, mate. Congratulations. No ways Reinders going to Arsenal. Stop moaning. We are second, not in the bottom 3. Spot on, mate. Spot on. I think some City fans are on the period at the minute. They're on the period. Second, not good enough. Then fuck off. Fuck off. Then if it's not good enough, Mario. Jesus. Brandon's up too well to the Prem. I don't see enough. Everything for him, just his content. My God, some of the glory hunting fans are out tonight. I tell you, out in force, some of them. Just go back to Real Madrid or Chelsea or PSG or wherever you came from. Jesus. What is going on here? Jesus. Right, anyway. I'm just trying to say, because I'm just going to... some people are just being tits at the minute. Big up, Kath there. I would take Gimenez or Enzo. Right, well, first what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about yesterday, because City did win 3-0 yesterday. Thanks to goals to Jeremy Doku, Erling Braut Haaland, and Omar Mamouche. The lineup, let me just get the lineup. Let me get the lineup from yesterday up. So the lineup was very, very simple. It was Donnarumma in goal, Matheus Nunes, Matt Gay, Nathan Ake, Nico Riley, Reinders and Bernardo Silva, Semenyo, Cherky, Doku and Haaland. On the bench, Ryan Aït-Nouri, Phil Foden, Nico Gonzalez, Mateo Kovacic, Omar Mamouche, Savinho, John Stones, Trafford and Ruben Diaz, which was good to see a little bit of Ruben back. Brentford lined up Kelly, Lewis Potter, Collins, Aja, Coyote, Damsgaard, Hickett, Jensen, Yamaliuk, Thiago, and Scheider. On the bench was Da Silva, Fioro, Henderson, Janelt, Nelson, Oswer, Pinnock, Valdemarson, and Van der Berg. So, now, Brentford were in a very, very good bit of form. Very, very good bit of form. They were, or they currently are, as things stand, they are 8th in the league. They are 4 points off 6th place with 2 games left to go. They had only won 1 in the last sort of 5, but they were sort of not losing games. They were more of the predominant draw team at the moment recently. But yesterday, the big shock was Tijani Reinders in the midfield. Tijani Reinders probably shocked us all when we got to the ground. It was like, ooh, that one's coming. Obviously, the other one was Kushinov. Kushinov did have a knock. That was the reason he got a knock at Everton, and that was the reason why he hadn't played. If I'm going to be totally honest, he took a knock at Everton and didn't play, and so he was rested for this game. When he's back, I don't know. Rodri is getting fit, but I don't think he was fit enough yesterday. I think they might even save Rodri for the final. They're probably going to save Rodri for the final. Good evening, Formidable. So, yeah, I think that was the big shock yesterday, Nathan Ake, but I have no worry about Nathan Ake when he starts. Nathan Ake, for me, is a absolute warrior of a defender, of a footballer. I just think he's phenomenal. And, again, I'll be straight with you. I think Nathan Ake showed it yesterday. I think Nathan Ake was absolutely wonderful yesterday. I'm just going to send this to Ed because I didn't know if Ed got it. Let's have a look. I don't know where Ed is. Where is that? There. Ah, there it is. I don't know if Ed's got the link. I did send it him earlier. Although I still have hope it's unlikely. Yeah, it's over, mate. It's over. We deserve the win. It's not over. It's over, mate. They're not losing to Burnley. They're not losing to Burnley. And they're not drawing to Burnley either at the Emirates. Yeah, so that was the big shock, was Ake and Reinders. I think the first half was a very weird half because I saw a lot of people. I have a look online at half time, and there's a lot of people moaning about it. A lot of been complaining. I thought it was predominantly all setter, a lot of huffing and puffing, very left wing orientated yesterday, very left wing orientated. Donnarumma didn't have much to do. What he had to do, he did very well for me. And I know people were just upset about Donnarumma and they just want to have a go at people, have a go at him for whatever. But I thought Donnarumma was excellent yesterday. Thought Ake was excellent yesterday. Doku was very, very good, and he was my man of the match. We'll get on to Jeremy Doku. Thought Semenyo was decent. I've seen a lot of people have a go at him. Thought Cherky was a bit off. I'm not surprised Cherky got subbed. I thought Cherky was... I'm going to say I thought Cherky was poor yesterday. I think he's starting to just hold on to the ball a little bit too long, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. that's, 22 years old, 23 years old. He is going to have that time where he is going to have a little bit of a downtime. And I thought when Phil Foden and Mamouche came on, it did change the game for us a little bit in the second half. Thought Foden was excellent when he come on. Thought Mamouche was very good when he come on. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon with the subs. I thought Pep was bang on with his subs. Absolutely bang on with his subs yesterday. We are going to talk about the City women as well, because yes, they are into the Women's FA Cup final as well today. So we are going to get to the women as well. Get me Casado, Gibbs, White and Mazza. Not happening. Not happening. Good evening, Lee. Hope you are well, mate. So yeah, I thought first half was a little bit stodgy. Doku was the one causing all the problems, and I thought he was very, very good. I just thought we were just okay in the first half. Second half, thought we were better. I thought Brentford had a few more chances. Donnarumma did save us. So anyone saying Donnarumma was crap, just they haven't watched the game. I am starting to learn people don't watch the game. They're watching watch-alongs or they're watching the highlights. I am now starting to see, when I interact with certain people, who's watching the actual game, who's listening to watch-alongs, who's just getting the highlights. Because when they just come out with a blank statement of they were shit, that wasn't the case. Because all they're doing now is just venting. That is all they're doing is venting. And they haven't watched the game in full. Connor, it's sober, mate. It is, yes. Good up, Adriano. I do like smoking, and I will smoke if I want, mate. We go again. We do go again next season. Spot on. The way I look at it, we know the remaining games. Let's see what happens. Win the FA Cup, end of the season strong. Yep. Listen, for me, the league's over. I've said it about congratulating Arsenal. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, really. It's not much more I can really say to it. Big up FIFA. Last season wasn't a fair. At least we always fight till the end. Yep. Listen, formidable. People are always going to see it as a failure if City don't win the league, because there are some people who are title or bust. And I've heard this. I'm going to come after you if, listen, people want to come after me for having low standards. That's absolutely fine. But just make sure you know your facts. Because if you don't know the facts and you come after me, I'll destroy you. Verbally, I mean, not physically, but I will destroy you verbally. And you better not have any skeletons in your closet. How will we go again next season? Yep, spot on. Is Rodri back? We don't know at the moment. We do not know. What WWW, that's what I think the rest results will be. Win, draw, win. So Palace, Chelsea, you think we'll draw away at Bournemouth? Okay. I'm saying something about saying a cup double is 7 out of 10. Because they've never seen us not win the league like this, and they're just being babies. You've got to realise, and it's absolutely fine, there are some City fans who have never seen us not win stuff like this. And in their minds, a cup double is a failure. And it's generally the fans who say PSG this, PSG that. And they're going about Luis Enrique, and they're going about how other football teams are made and done and everything else. It's because they don't actually love what they're watching. It's they've jumped on the bandwagon for a little bit. They're winning, and what they are, they're not addicted to Manchester City. They are addicted to winning, not to Manchester City. I'm addicted to Manchester City. A lot of yous are addicted to Manchester City. They're addicted to winning, and they'll go when the winning stops. And that's absolutely fine. Just have a set of bollocks and admit that. This is my understanding. They don't realise is, for me, there is no rivalry with Arsenal. I don't know where this rivalry with Arsenal's come. I've been a City man, but there's never been a rivalry with Arsenal. Never. I don't know where this rivalry with Arsenal bullshit's come from. That's media led, that. And we won 3-0, and people are just crying, bitching, and moaning. It is what it is. No, stop giving me standards, mate. Because I had standards while you were still in your dad's ball sack, Mario. There's the difference. You don't know what standards is. Your standards is win-win at all costs. My standards is City till we die. Big difference, mate. I only blame the club for gambling on Rodri's fitness, but why? It's not an old injury. Got a brand new injury. No, listen, Ash, I'm not destroying anyone. I'm going to call out the fans who want to come at me for having the low standards and everything else when I've forgotten more about Manchester City than they'll ever know. Because I care about this football club, win, lose or draw. I embrace and I love any new fans from abroad and wherever, if they're here for Manchester City. I have no respect for any City fan who's only here for the trophies. Because you're not a proper City fan, you're a trophy fan. There's a big difference between a Manchester City fan abroad, a Manchester City fan who's new, and a Manchester City fan who's only here for the trophies. They're not here for City, they're here for the trophies. And when the trophies goes, they go. I have zero respect for them. I will never have respect for you. And that's why I don't have big numbers on the channel, because I'll tell you the truth. I ain't here for clicks and views and everything else. I'm here for the love of Manchester City. If you're not, exit stage right and fuck off. End of. I've seen Arsenal win a league before. I'll see Arsenal win a league again. I've seen Man United win a league. You know, anyone who says this ain't good enough and everything else, you're a glory hunter. Simple as. My opinion, don't like it. Unsubscribe, don't watch. Evening, Martin. Arsenal fan here, Danny. Big up to you. Always love watching your streams. Keep it real. True, gent. Thank you very much, Daniel. By the way, big up to, I've had loads of rival fans ask me how my dad is, and I really do appreciate that. Referee disgusting. Why? Was we all saying this when Rodri handballed it? Come on. Good evening, Martin. We just need to focus on what we're not going to blame referees for losing the title. Good evening, Martin. We need to focus on what is in our destiny. Hopefully we'll win the FA Cup. Spot on, and I will be there cheering us all the way. Let's win on Wednesday. Spot on. Excuse me. Encouraging that we're already challenging the title during the transitional season. Exactly. The fact we are challenging during a transitional period for me is amazing. And I love it. What does that say? Sod, so-called standards. I like it. Cigarettes no one. It's my first one, Thunder Road. By the way, congrats, mate. I hope you have a great time. Both men and women in the FA Cup final. Exactly. Do you know what? Formidable. And that's not going to be talked about enough because that's not standards. That'd be funny if Burnley did get something. Listen, if Burnley gets something, I'll piss my pants. But listen, if I want to believe in fairies and unicorns and trolls, then I'm up there. You know what I mean? Title's over, mate. Madrid are getting touched by Barca. Well, they would be. Rebuild is too late. Why? Guys, we won't win every title race. It's not going to happen. Learn to accept losing because some have never seen losing. Let's win on Wednesday. So when Arsenal do it, it's fine. But when it's against Arsenal, disallowed. It is what it is, mate. People need to chill, focus on fixing ball retention, progression, and City could get 10 more points easily. You guys finish second. It's not the end of the world. Exactly. That's coming from Real Madrid fan. We have a great cheeky base to build on. Real Madrid are doomed. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. Thank you very much. Hope you are well as well. As 10 shot points when expected. Yeah, but I'm not going to do it. Hope City focus more on the FA Cup than the Premier League now. Arsenal won't give points to Burnley, but even though I can't see Palace getting anything in their place, we'll still be wearing my City kit for the bed the night before. Go on, man. Start looking at the VAR decision and look at our shortcomings this season. Guys, we've made too many errors, and it is what it is. It is what it is. We've made too many errors. You're spot on Cambridge. I'm not going to start chucking it. This is why I'm not blaming referee decisions now. Come on, the long shot, you Blues. Martin, are you going to China? No, I'm not CM, but I am going to be going next year. I won't be going this year. Well, I will be going this year. Next year. Yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up. It does help. We can't fix everything in the year. Domestic double is very good. Very, very good. I'm with you, mate. I hate us losing, but also realistic too. The thing is, we didn't lose. We won 3-0. We won 3-0. We won 3-0. And we're upset. Do me a favour. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Luke. Go and give Not My Lifetime a lot of love. Bunny Shaw carried the team. We're going to talk about that. Don't you worry. We're going to talk about Ronald. How are you? Martin Viana must bring quality plays for us to win more trophies. Players need to leave before anyone comes in, Ronald. Some people didn't seem to have a good weekend. You do realise there is life but football. Some people just believe in that's it. Doku, we're going to talk about him. Don't you worry. Big up Stacey. I hope you're well. Much love. Just sad Bernardo and Stones won't win the Premier League and possibly Pep leaving. Well, we'll see. Well, we know 2 of them are leaving. I see you often have to have costs on your streams. What's your go-to coffee order? Vanilla or caramel lattes, mate. Sugar-free, though. Also, a lot of FIFA happening here. There's a lot of FIFA fans that are around now. I got around 70+ messages on people cooking me on Doku. There you go. See what happens, Dash. I don't think he's going, mate. Come on. That joke's getting a bit old now. We can't fix everything in 1 year. Yeah, exactly. But I think some of them are. He destroyed your Martin, let's get the toys out of fans and just go for the fans with the vision. I like it. Did you see Football Terrace today said Brentford robbed? Because, yeah, but you tune in to listen to him. You tune in to listen to idiots. You're going to listen to idiots. Thought West Ham should have had their goal counted. It is what it is. I'm not going to say the title was lost on a VAR decision because I don't think it was. Yeah, Kushner's fine. He's fine. Come on, Mario, get it. Great. Let's have the real City supporters. By the way, that West Ham goal was a foul, but the inconsistency in the Premier League is crazy. Doku is maturing. He is. Stop talking about who's talking about Enzo Fernandez. Don't want him anywhere near the damn thing. We are going to, I'm just trying to catch up on the comments and then we'll go into the goals because we are going to twat Haaland's back heel. I don't think our recruitment has been that bad. If anything, we've signed too many players. Look at Doku, Cherky, Nunes, Coba. Very good signings. Yeah, and we out. Ake, top draw yesterday. Doku is mature and he's younger than Semenyo. Too many draws from winning positions. Exactly. I'm going to come to it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just trying to catch up with the comments. Martin, do you think City come in the league? Nope. I think it's over now. That's just my opinion. People that are to agree, it's over for me. Yesterday, Alassane Rivals should be sent off. Well, exactly. And I'll be honest with you, I think he probably should have been sent off. So swings and roundabouts on it. Kushner was in training today. If Villa win the UEFA Europa League and Arsenal stability place. Yes, there you go. Yep, 6th place. Also, Martin, I do think Nico G leaves. Every chance Pep gets to drop him, he gets dropped. Feels like Pep avoids playing him. He just sees him as a number 6 and nothing else. But that's because you're player FC, mate. 100% say Rodri, Bernardo and Doku for the final. We'd only give Haaland 45 minutes versus Palace. But we'll get into that. We're going to have a lot of talking about that in the week. I would keep Ake for the summer 100%. I wouldn't let Ake leave. Kushner and Gabardio. Okay. You're in for a shock. Apparently Barca want Ake, and I wouldn't blame them. I would love Ake to stay. Lenny, thank you for the 36 months. You are an absolute superstar. Thank you so much. Big up to Lenny. W's in the chat for Lenny. I'm formidable with a £2. Thank you. 1-0 versus Crystal Palace with a rotated squad and all out versus Chelsea. Possibly. Depends how Pep sees it. The league is now done. Experiment with the last 3 league games. I don't think he will, but we'll see. Talk about your boy like he did yesterday in the space. I'm going to talk about him, don't worry. From 10 points behind, City have done brilliant to get 2nd place. And if we finish only 2 points behind Arsenal, that for me is impressive, especially if we had another piece of silverware. Spot on. He's young, that's normal. Semenyo shit is always zero dribbling ability, so you didn't watch the match, Amar. You've just proved it because he ran past his fullback every single time yesterday. Bench next season and cups unless injuries. Kushinoff, well done, Mamouche, for scoring. It's weird with Cherky because there's times when it's like finally he gets it, and there's sometimes he goes back to playing like he's still at Leon. He's a young lad, Per. He's a young lad, and he's gonna make mistakes. He's going to make mistakes. Yes, Bunny Shaw is probably leaving. Good evening, Lee Gates. How the devil are you, me old mucker? I hope you are well. When is Doku getting a new contract? Soon. Is there any news on the pre-season? Nope. All we've announced is the one. I think it will depend. They may have other games lined up. It will depend on how far people get with the World Cup, everything else. We're winning the league against Villa Martin. I've seen the script. I've got some magic beans to sell you, Adam. If you want. Manuel talk real gays starting next season. Kushner not a chance. Well, we'll see. Yeah, Barcelona are the league champions. Apparently, some fans wanted Bernardo Silva to get sent. Yeah, again, madness. Martin should improve about set pieces. I'm very good, Stephen. How the devil are you? Hello to Adam James, Blue Art. Well done to the women's team. We're going to talk about that because they come back from 2-0 down to win 3-2. To pull it back to extra time and then win 3-2 was just phenomenal at Stamford Bridge as well. If we win the FA Cup, I think 2 trophies after winning that last season is a great season. Totally with you. Most teams will snap your hand off for 2 trophies. They would. Laugh if Burnley get a draw. Listen, mate, I will be shell-shocked if they get a draw. I just don't see it when they're this close. I don't see it. Them final games names are next level. Listen, there's a lot of copium on the hoping, and I like the hope, but I just personally, I think it's over. Even Tone gave up today, which is something he never does. Expect for Conor Donnelly was fine for me. Made a good save. He made 2 or 3 good saves in that second half, so I don't can have a go at him. It's just becoming an agenda, Dash, and people are starting to see the agenda now. The thing is, you always know it's an agenda when they only point out the one error and they ignore. Because, by the way, his passing out from the back was very good yesterday as well. I think some City fans deserve to lose the league because some of the fans are so entitled to always win. I question if they're just fans. That's what I'm saying. I think the fans are winning. Big up, Catch. Hope you're all right. We're good, mate, because some of our fan base are having a meltdown, mate. As you know, Catch. And like I said, big up to you, and I hope you are well. Like I said, I text you earlier on privately, and you know what I said, so big up to you. I didn't know if points deductions, so won't win it next season. So be it. Any joke for me is success as long as you're in UCL next year. Cup double is a failure, you know. Who are these fans? They're in the chat, mate. Some of them. Glory hunters. Tell out and take Doku's. Yeah, Doku's on fire, and we're going to talk about that one. Cup double while his living dream of all the fans. Big up, Dash. How are you? I'm just rattling through all these comments. There's loads of you in tonight, which is amazing. I'm worried for next year if Pep goes. We'll get to that when that's clarified. There's no point in talking about it until we get there. Listen, Ash, just turn off social media and just switch off during the summer. Best thing. Mate, we would be unbearable if we won the treble. So come on. This is what I mean.
Hope you're well.
I said this, by the way, earlier, by the way, Dash. If we're going to be able to give the banter, we've got to be able to take the banter as well.
I mean, this is the thing. If they win the Champions League, then yeah, I get it. It's going to be unbearable. But if they just win the league title, I don't think it's going to be as bad as what people are making out to be. Because if you look at it, we had Liverpool winning the league after 30 years, and they gave a lot of shit. Hell, Bernardo Silva gave one back. But other than that, was it really that bad? All the years later on, nah, because we give it back to them as well. So it's only the Champions League for me. I don't want to win the Champions League, but other than that, it's not going to be that bad. We've seen United give banter. We've seen Liverpool give banter. Like it is what it is. I think it's because of social media. I'm going to be. I think because of Twitter and all that. Yeah, it's just we just seem dumb idiots who represent who so-called represent the Arsenal fan base when it's not really the case, is it? So it is what it is. But if we win a cup double, I want to be happy, because well, only what Arsenal, United, Liverpool have done it in this country. Technically, we've done it, but not by itself. If that makes sense. So winning that will just be, especially with the new crop of players. And like I said, the first taste of champagne in that Carabao Cup final was a must for that new squad. And listen, hopefully we get our redemption on Saturday, 3 p.m. So yeah, that's where I'm at it right now. Could it be better? Definitely. There's a lot of things that went wrong in the summer throughout certain pieces of business, which I'll keep it for another day. But other than that, yeah.
100 Rod, exactly. By the way, I don't mind having zero standards, mate, because I've got 100% support in the club. But we weren't good enough, hence why we finished second. But I'm not league or boss, mate, Simon. You can be, I'm not. I'm very happy if I'm supporting City as it is. If City wins trophies, it just makes it happier. I said this earlier on. Some are not fans of Manchester City. The fans of the trophies. They're not fans of Manchester City. They're fans of the trophies, and that's fine. But I'm a fan of Manchester City, not the trophies. There's where we differ. There's where I'm different. And I don't think when we finished third last year and we didn't win a trophy, to potentially win 2 trophies and finish second, I don't think it's a bad season.
I mean, everyone came in expecting third or second, so like this is what I call about the hypocrisy around around the fan base itself, because no one expected the title. We saw journalists come out and say we're going to finish 6th. Well, Jonathan Luke now comes into mind. Some said top 4. And listen, could we have won the league? Yeah, we could have, if we were clinical enough, if we didn't make some stupid errors. But it is what it is. It's for them, it's for the players to experience that and come back from it. Whether they take that or not, up to them. But as of now, we can't worry about that too much. Do I think that, how do I say that? We could have more fluidity in the team? Yeah, always we could have. But what can I say? It's too late in the season to worry about that. It's too late. We should have done it earlier on, around December time, January, February. That should have been the period of it, and we're too late. And I'm
I'm going to come back to that. Right? Do you want to talk yesterday? Because I mean, what did you think of the lineup?
When I saw my midfield Johnny Randers and Bernardo Silva, I thought, fucking hell, it was going to be the flood. I thought the floodgate was going to be open, but I think because Ake was there with Gay, there was just composed. There was a calmness to the defensive line. Obviously, in the first 15, 20 minutes, it was inconsistent. The individual mistakes, the build-up play. But after that, I thought we were fine. I just think it's the forward line a bit and Ryan's and Cherky, because you could tell that Ryan's and Cherky just wanted to occupy the same spaces in the central areas, and that caused a bit of dysfunction with Semenyo because he got doubled up on to as well. So Doku was the only outlet, and Doku took it well. He was sensational. I thought it wasn't just about the goal, Doku. It's the way that before he received the ball, he looked over his shoulder and knew and anticipated the danger that was coming. And he also scanned around, looked for the 1-2s, gone to the byline. And one of the things that I criticize Doku all the time is his cutbacks, either being undercooked or overcooked. I thought they were perfectly well weighted. And this is where I criticize the likes of Johnny Reinders and probably even Ryan Cherky. He had the chances to box crash, especially Reinders, which is his biggest specialty. So I thought Doku done well, and then when Phil and Omar came on, that's when it changed. And it's the little things they done. For example, the way they were disciplined on a positional sense, because they knew, yeah, that okay, those two on the pitch cause too much congestion. We'll stick to our roles. We'll help out with the build up from the back line, and we'll give Semenyo the space to have the ability to either go by the byline or even go as an inside a winger. And that helped you a lot. And if you look at the second goal, look at the way Mamouche and Foden were at the back stick, box crashing when Semenyo made that first time cross. And then, and that's something that, like I'll regurgitate again, that Cherky and Randers didn't do enough. And then obviously that led to well, I don't know about back heel, but listen, a goal's a goal. I'll take it any day of the week. So yeah, I'm so happy with so happy with Phil and Omar. So happy.
Yeah. Good evening, Luke. 1 minute. I'm just gonna because I've thrown my drink all over me, bloody damn.
Good, no, all good. Yeah, evening, guys. Hope you're doing good. So I just got back home today from the game. Well, from being Manchester all weekend. It was good. It was yeah. So I said what I was going to discuss. First half was a bit of a weird one, but then second half were a lot better. But I'll be honest with you, right? People are going to find this a bit baffling. I'm not really too upset about after winning. At the end of the day, right? For me, this title race was well. Again, I know it's not technically done yet, but a miracle needs to happen. What happened? And look, funnily enough, I've seen weird things happen in football. I'm not. Obviously, it's not. People will say that it's done. I get it, but until it's done, it's done. That's why I look at it. But yeah, I get how everyone is with that. But go back to us. I thought yesterday. I thought we were good. I mean, Brentford obviously came to sort of try to nick a win. I think sort of a bit more defensively and try to sort of hit on the counter attack. But I think what it is, right? People are going to look a lot, right? And I know it's just on social media. The same people that I know who don't remember that what I know it wasn't a good look what he did on that throw in, but everyone has gone straight to that and focused on that. Remember everything else that he's done in that game.
They've ignored his passing out. They've ignored all the
Good.
3 saves he made.
Because it's all about Trafford. And I don't care who's in that goal for us. I'll back whoever's in that goal. This is not an agenda for me. And people are actually, unbeknownst maybe to themselves, are starting to do that to certain players. And it's like, we don't decide the teams there. We're just fans of social media or fans on YouTube, fans that go to the games. We don't do this stuff. We haven't got a say in it. So you moaning about it on Twitter isn't gonna make Pep change his mind. It is what it is. I think Donnarumma for me actually made one yesterday. He made a big save. Was it against Eagle Thiago? Was it the second half before we got the first goal? That's a good passing out from the back. I thought he's getting better at it as well. I know he has things to work on, but you actually watch his game. He's getting more confident with it as well. I think
I don't know anyone can have a go at Donnarumma yesterday.
I thought Gay was better today as well.
I don't know. Yeah, there wasn't any. Our backline was good yesterday. I think people are just like you said. I think people are just coming out with agendas now, and this is what I mean. It's no longer analysis. It's becoming an agenda.
Yeah, it's just, and I just know right as soon as like if after win this league, right? And I see already, obviously, in the chat, people have got a bit over the top, guys. At some point, this team would lose title race. How
we didn't flop in any corners yesterday, Jarvis? The throw in, yeah, that was it. See, we're just making the stuff up now.
Like, guys, honestly, right? Like, football is not perfect, is it? Like, I'm enjoying this, Martin. People aren't used to seeing us not win a title race. And I get it. I haven't seen it either. We haven't seen it either, have we? But it's the first time I've ever seen us, in a title race. Well, obviously, it's not done yet. Granted, it's not done mathematically yet. They've obviously gone to win the last 2 games, which they should do. But the thing is, people just aren't used to it, are they? They aren't used to being a title race and not being the one that wins it in the end.
I said something the other day when the pet rumours come out. I said the one thing with the pet rumours you'll find out Who are the Pep Guardiola fans and who are the Manchester City fans?
Yeah.
Listen, it's fine because I get it's 2026. Some fans do come for trophies. Some come for the manager. Some come for a player. That's absolutely fine. But then don't come into a channel who's had a season ticket longer than some of you have been alive and tell me how to support the club. You support how you want to support, but maybe we're just not the channel for you, and that's absolutely fine. We're not the channel for everyone. You know, there are no City channels, and not everybody likes everyone. That's just YouTube. You do have a choice. I am an old City fan. I'm sorry. I'm not here for the trophies. The trophies are nice. I'm not just here for the league. We're potentially going to win 2 trophies and finish second. How can I sit here when I was told when I was the only fucking one in June who backed us to win the league? Me and a handful of other people. Everyone had us 4th, 5th, 6th.
I had a second, but that's because that's more for like I need to see where we were. And to be fair, Martin, we've done a lot better than I thought we were going to do this season. By the way, we've done a lot better. So
we're like 16 games unbeaten in the league or whatever it is since the defeat at Old Trafford.
It's Bournemouth. Bournemouth currently are the best team on form, aren't they? In the league right now, currently for Bournemouth are. It's us, I think. So it just shows that you know that
people are doing this. Arsenal's a rivalry. Arsenal has never been a rivalry for Manchester City since I came out of my dad's right testicle. The rivalry is Man U and Liverpool. The Liverpool one is because of the Manchester one. Oh, and Leeds. Leeds at times, but that's because you've got to be an old fuddy-duddy for the Leeds one because that's Yorkshire, Lancashire. That's red rose, white rose. That's just that's not even a football hatred. That's just a cultural thing.
Yeah, then it's just fuck Tottenham. Yeah,
that's just but I have no rivalry with Arsenal.
What about
them winning the league isn't like what's up. Big up the chat, big up the panel, by the way. Them winning the league isn't like a major catastrophe. Like I'm more concerned about what we're doing so we can do what we do. You know, like them winning a trophy, them winning a trophy every now and then is not gonna hurt me sleeping at night. You know, like them on social media isn't gonna hurt me. Like just like what we told Newcastle last year, keep it warm. We're coming back for it. When it came to the cat, that's all it is.
Well, Ed, I said before the start of the year, I said I did if it would be here anyway. I thought Liverpool would get anyway, but I just thought that we need at least a year to adapt to a new team.
And everybody just wanted a trophy, right? Everybody just wanted a trophy.
But do you know what it is, though, Ed? People now, because we're close to it, they're angry. It's like, guys, don't you remember what we said back in August when we were all happy to get Carabao Cup or FA Cup? Like, they're right. I get it. I'm disappointed as well. I haven't got this close, but you can't screw up so many times, can you? In draw games like Brighton at home, a Forest at home, West Ham away, and Everton away 3-0. You can't do that and expect to get away with it. Because I'll be honest, right? If we won this league somehow this year, of course I'd be happy. But also it's helped that Arsenal is Liverpool as well. So I'm able to go to the team, by the way. But I think the fact that this team's got this far is incredible. Really, how experienced it is. So.
No, I think for me, I think everybody got what they wanted from this season. You wanted to see some progression. You want to see some growth by some of these players that we had some question marks about, right? Because we were trying to see, okay, like, can these guys, with some of the experience and some of the top guys we had leaving, can some of these guys we have question marks around the squad prove themselves and grow into the standards? I know Martin don't like it, but the standards we have for our players, right? A key example, Doku. Doku was on the chopping block this season. It was put up or shut up. It was you're playing well or you're gone. Like that was the whole consensus, and he's shown people his caliber, the level of player he is, and now it's all about consistency, right? I
Spot
think
on this formidable, by the way.
Nunes.
As long as I see the players giving 100%, sometimes you just have to be respectful and not bitter and congratulate your opponent.
Yeah. Like Nunes, it was put up or shut up for Nunes this season.
Do you know what makes me laugh? Arsenal are about to win a league for the first time in 23 years. I've had Lee Gunner on the phone tonight because I sent him a message. He sent me a voice note back, nearly in tears, because he said the last time he saw Arsenal win a league, he was a teenager or in his early 20s. He's now in his mid-40s. That's suffering. That is suffering. I'm not saying City should go 23 years and not win a league. I'm not saying that. But 2 years, my God. And we're winning trophies in between that, by the way. Come on. I'm just saying get a little bit of perspective.
Bear in mind, between 13, 14 and 17, 18, it was, what was it, 3 seasons without a league title? So I don't really get this ever reaction personally. I don't look. People are going to sell standards, but the thing is, I don't know what you're expecting or what you think. You think it's that easy to do. And also, bear in mind, everyone was saying it was about a rebuild, right? Well, the rebuild doesn't instantly win everything straight away. Like players like Doku, by the way, at the start of the year, right, and how far he's come this season, especially in yesterday's game. Look at the way he is now. Imagine him next season after a World Cup of Belgium, ready to go again next year for us next year. Players like Vardy are back, Diaz back probably fully full fitness. Rodri, will see what happens in the summer. But like, we've got a good squad here that we can add a little bit to maybe here and there. We've got a squad that next year that can go win the league next year. I think we'll have it there. But I just feel like for me, people have just lost their heads because they aren't used to being maybe the ones that don't win the title race.
I thought I'd sent you the link, Coriano. I have sent you the link, mate. Listen, by the way, a couple of people asking me about, Blaze, what do I think of the remaining games? I think City will probably go undefeated the rest of the season. I think the league's done. I think, for me, we've got second place is wrapped up now, no matter what happens. Yeah. So the league is a little bit now. Pep won't give up on the league. Pep will carry on as though Arsenal drops something, because all it takes is Arsenal to draw one game and we're back. I just don't believe they're going to draw against Burnley or Crystal Palace. I'm sorry, but I don't.
Carl Walker, that long shot, the score.
The one that actually goes in there for once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Listen, I think it's over. I've congratulated Dan Potts. I've congratulated Lee. Sent me congratulations to Catch. It is what it is. I don't have a rivalry with Arsenal fans. I have a dislike to the arrogance that they come out with and the way YouTube media has talked about them. Because some YouTubers who are not Arsenal fans have spread their cheeks so wide for Arsenal. Mm-hmm. When I've got United fans who, I get it, they hate City and they say, but there was a rivalry with Arsenal and they sat there and going, so no, it is what it is. Nobbins turned the fans against Donnarumma, but I don't think he did. Mason, I think Nobbins just gave a tactical breakdown. He didn't say hate him. He didn't say have a go at him. He just gave an opinion.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between Nobbins giving an opinion and Nobbins. Nobbins didn't incite hate. It's the way people have sent it. It's the way people have viewed it. Trust me, I know Nobbins. Nobbins doesn't have hate for any of the players.
No.
It's crazy. And there is a mad thing with Donnarumma. I mean, the Semenyo stuff. I'm seeing people. Semenyo's been here for 3.5 months. And the way people are talking about him, again, I think it's disgusting. He's been here 3.5 months. I don't think it was bad yesterday. I mean, in a way, it was probably unfortunate because Haaland missed it. On the second goal, Semenyo was the one who beat his man and put the ball in.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Martin, that's Haaland's 50th goal of the season now. 50th goal.
50 goal. No, 50.
50 all comps, 34. No, 26 in the league. 26 in the league.
Yeah, so he's got 50 all comps. 8 assists. How many assists?
Yeah, well, he's 4th in the assists right now.
Yeah, whatever. But he's shit, apparently.
But imagine if those 3 months that he had, or 4 months that he had, if he didn't score. Imagine if those months he actually was scoring as well. That's where he'd be.
But Lee, that's the margins we're talking about, right? If he doesn't do that, we probably are winning the league. I'm not going to hold you.
That's why next season, I think next season will be the year next year. I've always said that next season, I think we'll be. People might think that's a bit, presumptuous, but I think this team, if they lose it this time, will be hungry to win next year. They will be. So if it is to be this year, it'll be next year for sure.
Listen, if you want to believe it's not over, fine. I've got some magic beans to sell you.
Double. So tell me the chance.
There's always a chance.
Imagine if it was last day, Palace got a draw against Arsenal, Villa won the league.
but you know the funny thing is, I'm going to go on to what I'm saying is, people said Mamouche was crap. Mamouche scored yesterday and played okay. Now all of a sudden, let's keep him. People were going, I told you Phil Foden would be back. Hang on a minute. You said he was shit for 6 months.
Flip-flop FC.
What it is what you call recency bias.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is.
And I do believe this. Some fans watch highlights or listen to watch-alongs. They don't watch the games.
No.
Because the one thing I will say, and I'm not going to mention their name, but they texted me yesterday and they went, you were bang on about Bernardo. So what do you mean? They went, when you're watching it live and you see him all over the damn pitch, you see it very differently from what you see on the TV.
Yesterday.
And you know who I mean by that, Luke. So I'm not going to name them because I won't do it. Not here. But when you are at the game, you do see things completely different. That's not me saying being at the game is better, because there's things on TV that we miss, like the Bernardo punch, which was a punch and he should have been sent off. I'm going to be honest, he should have been sent off.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm not going to cry about yesterday. The penalty's a load of bullshit. The guy threw himself to the ground. He should have shot beforehand. And the other one was a brilliant challenge by Nunes. I was 4 foot away from it. It was right in front of me. That Nunes won the ball. It was a brilliant challenge by Mateus Nunes. But
he fell asleep, though. He fell asleep.
Bernardo punched him. He did. He should have gone. It was violent conduct. So we got away with what? So it is what it is. But I will say, I thought Doku was exceptional. And I go back to that thing he did with Wayne Rooney recently when he said, why don't you shoot more? Why don't you have more confidence in your shooting ability? Yeah. My God, he's took that one to heart, hasn't he? Because he's banging them from all areas now.
That goal, Martin, top right corner as well. He hit that. It was absolutely
over the defender too. Over the defender.
Yeah. All right. Go on, Ed. Ed, you want to glaze? Go on, Ed.
No. Because I remember Darsh in the comments.
I told you.
I said this guy is a top 5 winger in the world. I'm not talking about the Prem. I'm talking about the world, right? And I got this whole hoopla of goals. He doesn't score. I said, well, he's created all these chances, right? But no, he needs to score. How many more bangers you guys want? How many more Golossos you guys want? He's a 1v1 demon. He can beat people right, left, and now we've seen him shoot right and left. I think, and when he doesn't score, we still see the impact he has on a pitch. That's something special. When you have a player who doesn't score or impact the score sheet, but can still impact the game, that's when you have something special. And we have a special talent.
Yeah, but that's what I mean with this Semenyo stuff. and the Savio stuff, it can take players longer. It can. To me, the Semenyo stuff's just getting. Semenyo's become the new agenda now.
Yeah, that's wild. That's.
I don't get where that's come from.
Martin, he put on Savio, right? And Savio actually made a great pass to Haaland, that third goal. That was obviously an easy pass. But if you actually watch the video that when he came on for a little cameo, he actually did follow the ball there. I thought,
Formidable's trying to make me believe.
double number. It's double number. It's telling me the chance. Just one draw. That's all we need. Someone get a draw.
No, stop it. You're gonna. This is what sends out the meltdowns happen. I don't have a hospitality.
Burnley just drew with Villa. Burnley just drew with Villa.
Oh God, Ed, don't do it because you even said yourself it was over in the group chat. Don't do this, Ed.
The chance, Martin. The chance.
Yeah. Why are you bringing up private messages, man? What's going on?
Because I'm not having people lying when they come into the shows.
It's just peak copium or something right now. I'm hearing.
Truth. What's going to happen?
You know, I've been doing a lot of Michael Jackson.
Carry on, mate. Sorry, it was my fault.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh, mate. No,
what would you say, Luke? Sorry.
Oh God, what was I saying?
It's my fault. I took you out.
Nah, it's all right. It's fine. No. But for the game yesterday, right? Like when he bought, I know people say about Savio, right? Savio's going through the same thing that Doku went through when he got it. Do you remember how he was getting scapegoat a lot? Like Savino, for me, right, is a player that I think could definitely emulate that same sort of confidence and improvement. I mean, people just say, "Oh, he's done." Well, Doku was the exact same. A lot of people's eyes, weren't they? At one point, they were saying, "Sell Doku." Last summer, weren't they? They were saying that a lot of people in it last summer, and yet now he's the gospel. I don't know. I'm happy that he's doing this, but people are so quick to just change on players, and demand them out rather than give these guys a chance to develop and improve over time. I don't get it.
I am with Fraser on this. I think some of it's racially motivated, sadly, with some people. I'm not saying everyone who has a go at Semenyo, but I think it's weird how the ones who are targeted are of black descent.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everyone, but I do think with some there is a racial tone behind it, sadly. I think there's a racial and a little bit of anti-English. Because we were in a space the other day, I won't name them, you had to be there, and there was a lot of these English players ain't good enough. Well, tough shit, you got to buy them. Exactly. Nobbins gives a tactical breakdown. He's not Nobbins saying treat Donnarumma like a knobhead. Spartacus, yes, you can say Spartacus is the reason people are treating him like a knobhead because Spartacus has got a disdain, hate for Donnarumma for whatever reason, and he knows he does.
Today.
Right, another thing I need to say, just because people keep asking me, there is no truth in the Vinny Jr. stuff. End it now. Vinny Jr. not happening. Move on.
Yep, as it should be.
And then this is also the problem with the wingers nowadays. Cavashilia, Due, Elisa. This is the problem. Everyone is going to compare them to them.
No. I think he's doing the top 5 thing.
Right.
Yeah,
no, but he's not. Right, well, apologies on Fraser, but that is causing a lot of it, Luke.
Yeah, that is happening. Yeah, but he will do that to Fraser.
Why can't they be like Cavashilia? Why can't they be like Desiree Due? Why can't they be like this player? I'm like, because they're not.
You realise that these guys like either are different points in their career. Like Due is just a very good young player. It's like Doku's had to do a lot of progression to get where he has. So it's
it's a crazy situation. I find it mad.
But they want players to be ready now. That's how it works, lads. That's how it works. It's like
I wish you did.
Yeah, don't we all? But it's not, I'm sure they would as well as players. But it doesn't happen.
I'll tell you what it is. Someone said this the other day. What's happening is the FIFA, what I call it the FIFA phenomenon for a very simple reason. You buy a 17-year-old on FIFA. they're about 65 rated. You train them up for a few months, which is about 10 minutes in the real world, and they become 80. Then you train them up again for another 6 months, and they become 90. And then you train them up for another 6 months, and within 2 seasons, they're at 95 rated. And that's how they think the real world of football works. Sadly, some do.
I wish.
I wish it was like that.
And I wish it was. I really wish it was like that. Because, my God, I wouldn't have to wait the 6, 12, 18 months for these players to become... I wouldn't have had to watch Podre for 12 months, would I?
No.
They just come in and made Rodri amazing.
Mahrez being crap for his first season, then did well towards the end. Yeah.
Mahrez got racially abused as well, sadly.
Yeah, he did.
I've sent you the link, Oriano. I don't know. Might be maybe also, log out and log in and see if that works.
But Spartacus, what I meant was how he lobbed the defender to put it top bins because he still had to a defender jump to the ball to clear it off the goal line, right? But it was a perfect shot just because it was still out of reach for the defender. That's what I meant by that.
And listen, I'll be honest with you. And then obviously he made the changes. Mamouche and Foden come on. Cherki, I've already discussed. I thought he had his head up his own arse yesterday. I don't need Ryan Cherki holding hands with Tijani Reinders in the midfield. I don't need that. I need Cherki to find the space, get closer to the box, and receive the ball closer to the box. Not come back and do the H job to receive it and start marching up the ball. Cherki is not a ball-carrying midfielder. He is someone who gets the ball in the pockets, likes to play in and around, and play the deadly ball in. He's not somebody who should be coming 20 yards, 30 yards deeper and trying to bring the ball forward. Shouldn't be doing that. Now, yesterday and the last 2 or 3 games, he's looked a little bit tired, which I expect. He's played a lot of football, a lot more physical than what he was at Lyon. He's going to feel it. This is why we're saying, let's not put statues at the end of the deal and everything else and not make him KDB. Let's just let him
develop,
be who he is.
Because Cherki, right? I mean, Kelps said yesterday as well. Like he was very poor that first half. He wasn't in the. And there's not me like having a go at him. I think he's brilliant, but people act like he's the finished article. He's nowhere near the finished article. He's got levels to go. Like he's a good player, but everyone can see it. Like he's got things he's got to work on. Like he acts. I think with him, he acts like the game rolls around him, which is not going to go at him for that. I get it, but like he's got to learn that in the Premier League, it's a lot more pace and ball, a lot more quick. It's been quicker than what you're doing. Whereas when Phil came on, you could instantly feel the tempo improve instantly because Phil was like, right, I'm running at them. Him, Marmouche improved, and then. Doesn't mean saying Cherki's bad, by the way. I think Cherki next season will be even better player than he is this year, which, by the way, is a frightening concept because Cherki's what? Is it 11 assists already this season in the Premier League?
Around 11, around 11, 12.
For his first year, he's been very up and down, but he's been like, what is it? Big goals and big games. This is him in his first year. Where's him next year? I'm excited to see where he goes, but some games are made for different players. I think Foden and Marmouche were what's required for that game yesterday. So it worked out for me in that regard. Like it's not player FC, guys. It's as a club, as a squad. It needs to be what is best for that game. That's what it needs to be.
You know, on Cherki, mate, yeah? And this is something that I think I've noticed about it. At Lyon, he had to do everything. All the creating, all the ball carrying, getting to both pockets of the box, had to do all of it for Lyon. He comes into a City team where it's not about him, it's about his movement around the box and trusting the centre backs in terms of the final thing and build up. The number 6 to put the diagonal balls over. That's what he's got to learn. And he's adjusting to that. Because at Lyon, like I said, he has to do everything by himself. For the likes of Tasque, that Jordan striker, Lacazette, etc. So it'll come with time. Cherki will be fine. It's just him understanding what his movement into the box is. Trusting, that's the word. Trusting his teammates. That's basically it.
Yeah. Like honestly, right. That's why I said to start. That's why I said second and a trophy, and the fact that we have 2 trophies and second place. Now people are like, oh, second is not good enough. I'm sorry, but with this squad, we've got Haaland, we've got Rodri, we've got certain players, but you need a whole squad to win a league, by the way, not individual players. You need a whole squad now. And the squad for me wasn't there yet. I was not going to go because I knew where squad was going to be. That's why I said second. But next year, I think with the way it's going, how we're improving, I can see us with exactly Fraser. Everything as well. I think next season we're in a better position to win the league next year than we are this year. That's what I've always thought. So hopefully we can sort of end the year strong in the league. We'll try all your games if you can. Let's see what happens with us. Again, I know what people say it's done, but just win all your games. End strong. Win the FA Cup. Just do that for yourselves. That's what I want to see.
You're on mute, mate. Martin, you're on mute.
Sorry, I was on mute. We are going to also talk about Ollie Watmouth, who's been promoted today with Rochdale down at the Etihad South. So big up to him.
The women's team, by the way, they come back against Chelsea.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the women's team as well. So yeah, it is what it is. But listen, I thought Semenyo did very good on the second goal. I thought Semenyo was beating his man every time personally yesterday.
Yeah,
beat his man every time. It was just we were very left-sided heavy yesterday.
Yeah, he put in a cross. He put the cross in that was a little bit behind Holland that he got on goal too in the first half. So I mean, he was putting balls on.
Better right yesterday. Better right.
What I'll say is, like I said, it was a great ball. I don't know what's going on Ariano. I will keep trying, mate. But I thought he did. He put in a good ball. Haaland had a snatch, got blocked, and then the bollocks to do the back heel was just like, yeah,
love it. Yeah, love it. Love it.
I don't know for the back heel, but I'll take it any day.
It's a very scrappy goal, but we'll take it as a goal.
Listen, if you lot were all loving the Turkey back heels and flicks, you should be glazing the Ireland back heel goals.
Oh, it's world class. It's world class.
It's the greatest of all time. I can't believe it.
For me, though, the best goal out
you can't be glazing some back heels, but when Ireland does it, he's a bigger lump.
Well, Erling for that third goal, by the way, was well taken. The way he sort of found Mamouche that third goal was brilliant. Then it's the thing that people go start saying, "I'll play them together all the time." I get it, but like, not every game is suited to the same thing. I just said football previously, different keys, different locks. Some things are different than others.
Yeah. Yes, I am going to talk about the Foden Wilder. That would have been if that had gone in.
Oh, that one in.
Kelly pulled off an absolute save.
Yeah,
that was yeah. Listen, I think Foden. Do you know what Foden and Mamouche did yesterday? They gave us that midfield summit we'd been lacking in the 60 minutes. Foden starts pinging the ball 20 yards, 30 yards, short balls, long balls.
Yeah,
it was just everything that we've been missing from Foden for a very long time. Now, it's only 35 minutes. I'm not going to say he's back. I'm not going to say he's this, that, and the other, but it was a start. That's all you can go on. It's a start.
Yep. Against Palace, go again.
I don't think it's off. We'll see. It depends how much they ask for. And then Mamouche with a lovely finish as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had a fucking great time yesterday, second half. I had a fucking great time. All the action was at my end. I had a great time.
Yeah, but that Mamouche goal as well. The whole play.
Wait, where was all the action, Martin?
It was all at my end.
Pause.
Evening, Magnus. But listen, it was 3-0. It was good. Yeah, did we ride our luck in a couple of places? Yeah. But it is what it is. The title, listen, City have themselves to blame earlier on in the season. The drop points at home to Chelsea, the drop points at home to Brighton. I can't blame them for the last bit, but it is what it is. We said this was a young team. We said this team was learning. You don't bring in 15, 16. To bring in 15, 16 new players and still take it as far as we took it, for me,
incredible.
It is a big credit to them. You know, and I've got to give credit to Arsenal. I know people aren't going to like it, but they sorted their shit out.
Yeah. But even they themselves, I have been perfect themselves though. Like I've chat to Arsenal fans, like even they've said like they should have won this league ages ago, probably.
No, you know what? I'm gonna
there.
give credit. I'm actually gonna give credit where credit is due. Placing Skelly into the midfield for this last 2 games, I think actually saved the title.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, it's the thing. Like, Arsenal should won this league ages ago. Like, if we're being real here, that period in January, February where we were poor, Arsenal should have beaten Forest, they should have beaten the teams around them. It probably should have been
Brentford.
done. It probably should have been done by April, for being real.
Yeah.
There's not be able to go to City for this. It's just that Arsenal have kept us in the race for that long. And also ourselves doing well in certain games as well. But like the Everton game for me was just a where it is for us. Like it's like we're not far away from it, but we've got to fine tune and work on these little things in these type of games like Everton and Forest, where we're dropping points here and there that are so important if you win the league. Like Arsenal today, Brendan luck a little bit as well, and got the goal at the end. Yeah, it was a bit of a controversial one, but they got the 1-0 win. That's the kind of game where West Ham way for us, we have to go win 1-0. Sometimes it helps. This is what I mean. It's margins.
Yeah. Semenyo may probably as a winger, or do the Raheem Sterling role, which Doku's talked about, coming in at the back post more often. I don't think the second striker suits City. The second striker comes at a tactical flaw. You're going to have to take somebody away or change the system around. Playing a second striker, I think you can use him maybe without Haaland there, but I'm still going to rely on my Divine Mikasa role. Me and Pat are going to die on that hill. I would like Mikasa to be given that role rather than just go and spend a load of money. I still don't think Omar Mamouche will be here next year. And that's just because I feel he needs to get game time, and he's not going to get the game time he probably wants and deserves. He's not going to get it. So we'll see. That's something we can discuss in the up and coming weeks when we get into the transfer stuff for real. The women today, I thought were 2-0 down in the FA Women's FA Cup semi-final down at Stamford Bridge. And they were 2-0 down, and everyone was, it's a disaster. We've lost it, blah, blah, blah. And then Mary Fowler, with 5 minutes to go, comes up with an absolute perler of a ball, perler of a shot, goes straight in. And then Bunny Shaw, looks like the departing Bunny Shaw, is gets ourselves 2 goals. One in the injury time and one in extra time.
I'm glad though that's come to that though. Because I don't know the full story with that one. Is it because I imagine the City have tried, haven't they, to get that sorted out? But is it Bunny asking for
I've heard something different. See, because Pardo Oaks, and I did share this for later. Why would City sell? We're not selling her. No. She's out of contract. Pardo. She wants City to break their wage to keep her. Chelsea paid the biggest wages in women's football. Chelsea's highest earner is about 15 grand a week or just under it. Our highest earner is 4.5 grand. They're paying 3 times what we pay.
The thing is, I do get it though, because Bunny is a brilliant striker, and she's probably like a Ballon d'Or level striker. How good she is. So I do get that. I get both sides. I get both sides because Bunny's probably go and rate that where she could probably get paid that amount of money because how good she is. So I get it, but it's a hard one, isn't it? It's a hard one because if they break it, because again, how much is she asking for? Is it exactly how much?
I don't know. She's asking for a lot more money.
Okay,
yeah, and that's not her fault. She's entitled, but I've seen some major stuff this week about a colour and women's game and City. Listen, it's listen. You can look at it how you want to look at it, but again, City are not going to pay the wages Chelsea pay. They're just not going to do. I'm going to say this. Chelsea and Arsenal are the only teams in England that really have the backing from fans and the club.
Yeah.
Manchester City's not quite. They're
We're not
there
there
for
yet.
the win, but
We're not there yet.
the support isn't there. The backing is not fully there right
It's
now.
growing.
Yeah,
It is
Arsenal and
growing.
Chelsea are
It
the
is
biggest
growing.
ones, right?
Yeah,
Arsenal,
Arsenal can fill the Emirates out. We can't fill the Etihad.
I will say, we are getting better each year. But again, you're right. I'm not saying it's massive, but we are getting a bit more fans of that ground every year, which is good. So
Yeah, and it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It's nothing. I know people are trying to look for the darker side of this and trying to look at the. It's just. Have you ever thought as well? Maybe, and it's nothing wrong with this. Maybe she wants to go and play in London as well.
Well, she's what? She's won the title, isn't she? And hopefully she wins a double. She won it, but no, she's officially in the what? Is it top? How many goal scorers is she in now? At Six history. Is it the top 25 of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's on that graphic at all the players. She's there up there with like harder than that. That's incredible. So she'll leave here if she is to leave here, right? With because in my eyes, the women's game for us is a legend. Trophy and a cup in the women's game for us is brilliant.
Yeah, most goals ever by our women for our women's.
Yes, it's unfortunately
most
Chelsea and
UCL
Arsenal are bigger clubs than us in the women's league. They are bigger than us.
They are.
Now listen, I'm gutted Bunny's probably going to leave, but sometimes it's like the Rodri thing. Maybe it just doesn't happen. I know we're always trying to look at the evil side of one or the other. It's City's fault because they don't care about the women and then they're against black people and then I see the other side of I've seen people blame Bunny Shaw. She's asking too much money. She's being greedy. She wants to go down to London. It is what it is. Yeah. The thing is, we're not going to know unless they come out and tell us. We're only speculating and surmising. We don't know.
And also, she could stay. It's not saying she's going to go again. I'm not sort of hoping about it. She could stay. Let's see what happens. But if she's to go, she's to go. It is what it is.
Yeah, and people going, just pay her. But I don't know. Do you know what she's asking for?
That's what I mean. If it was like
you're not going to give her the money Chelsea get her offering.
It was like 7-8K. All right, okay, fair enough. But like again, I don't know what the rules are, what the graph, or what City. Because again, I know at some point City have to up the ante at some point to get up. At some point, they'll have to do.
Yeah.
But now again, if they do it with money and do a big increase, then fair enough. But obviously, players like Sam Coffey down the line, who's a very good player, Hasegawa will be the exact same thing. Because Hasegawa was a brilliant player in her own right. There'll be a lot of players in that squad who are. Lauren Hemp as well. Lauren Hemp will be the exact same. These players are very good.
There's not PSR in women's. There is a soft PSR.
Yeah, there is.
There is a soft rule of it. It's roughly around
that.
It's about 40% of your income.
Yeah.
The City women don't make that much money.
Yet.
Yeah.
People look at it and they go, City's men's, they think City's men's make all this money. Right. It doesn't it doesn't go off. City's men's equals City's women's. They are separate entities.
Yep.
You can't look at them as the same.
The money that we get, that we'll get from the league and the cup, if we do win the cup as well, if money is to go, we'll get in another good striker, I'm sure. From America, if we can get one of that quality to come over here, because I do trust the club. Like if Buddy is to go, then we'll get someone to help out. But I get like for me, again. Hopefully, she does stay. I'd love it if she was to stay in her career here because she's a brilliant person and a brilliant striker.
Listen, we're gonna miss her. She's one of the world's, if not the world's, best striker.
Oh, for me, Ballon d'Or level striker player. She is a Ballon d'Or level player. Like, in the UCL, but if we could in the next year, if she's still playing for us, will be a massive. And I'm not saying we'll win the whole thing because again, Lyon are a great team. Arsenal, but she's someone I can get us over the line.
Yeah.
I
just think people are doing the emotional thing right now. Again, We don't know about Rodri. You know, Rodri may want to leave. We don't know. You know, it is the 10th of May and Rodri's not signed the contract. Hopefully we do. I want him to. I pray he does. But we don't know.
Again, also, remember, football's a career. Some people might want to move elsewhere. It happens. So it's like moving from one job to the next one. Not everyone has to be at a club for the rest of their career.
Ethan, it doesn't stay as a one-off though.
No.
Because if you give it to one, you then have to start giving to others.
Lauren Hemp.
If other top clubs, come and ask, they'll be saying, "Well, you pay her that money, pay it us."
Yeah,
you've got to. Yeah, people have just got to stop this. The men's team makes millions and millions and millions. So does the women. Then they're very different. They're separate businesses.
If it was the same, the wages would be higher. Already, it'd be better.
It'd be higher as well.
I'll see if I can find it up. Manchester City's women's.
Gosh, you know yourself, right? Like if in the women's game, if the men's money was over the women's money, women would give. I'm not saying they get millions a year, but it'll be up there, or we get not far of getting there right now. So
actually, Barcelona will be making about what 250k per week if that's the case. Triple high wages.
Look at Arsenal. Was it the first ever £1 million player? Is it Olivia Smith for Liverpool? That's the first ever player. Like I know, that's only the first player. Yeah. The first player, and that's Arsenal and Chelsea doing that for that.
Right, here it is, and this is just a rough guide. I will share this. It's a very, very rough guide. I would say I'm not 100% sure this is accurate, but it is. I will share it when I can do it. Where is it? Share screen.
But Doris, the girl at Barcelona does make the most. Who wins?
She makes 20k.
Yeah,
20k.
She makes 20k.
Right. So this is the women's. As you can see, that must get rid of that bloody advertisement there. So right, Bunny Shaw, $4.5 grand. Alex Greenwood, 4.5. Lauren Hemp, 4. Vivian Medema, 3.5. Grace Clinton, 3.2. Mary Fowler, 2.9. So that's what I mean. You give it them, Mary Fowler will ask. And this is what you've got to be careful of. You've got to be careful because 4.5. Now, if you look at, and I'll see if I can bring it up on here.
Because remember,
Chelsea,
Medema as well. Yeah.
Women. Why is it doing that? Sorry. I can't bloody spell.
Fucking Google's finished nowadays, you know what I mean? Ain't your fault.
Salary spell.
Right, let me come off that and let me look here. So Chelsea. Here we go. Right, so it is the Chelsea one. Alicia Thompson, 13. Sam Kerr, 5'6". Kira Walsh, 5. Lucy Bronze, 5. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players before.
How much Thompson? How much was it? 13k a week. It's Thompson.
Yeah, Alicia Thompson's on 13.
Crazy.
The Arsenal one.
That's mad in the women's league.
13k. What for? What that massive? Well, a massive jump as well from Sam CARABAO player. Sam CARABAO players as well. It's on that. That's money. It's crazy.
Arsenal, they pay more than us, 5.5, 5, 4.5. Do you see the difference between Arsenal? I mean, Arsenal's similar to us. Chelsea pay mega money. I'm going to be straight. It's Chelsea. Chelsea have come in and they're going to obliterate what we're offering.
Because again,
Chelsea are at 13, 14 grand.
We can't do that money. We can't.
We can't compete on that. Sorry, we can't.
Unless obviously we offer 5k or something like that, and she's happy with that, and cool. But
she doesn't want 4.5. She wants. I think she probably wants about 10, 11. I don't know. I'm guessing.
To be fair, though, Martin, it's fair enough because she's that good a player. Yeah.
But City aren't gonna stick here on 3 times more than every other player.
No, and do you know what? If it was Barcelona and Lyon, I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Because Barcelona and Lyon are 2 elite teams in Europe. So it was them two. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. I get it. Like,
be careful with that, Matthew. We're already in enough trouble. Because, again, I'll give you another rule someone don't know. The Premier League have closed that loophole now. From next season, 26-27, clubs can no longer sell women's teams and hotels to themselves to suffice FFP.
Chelsea, yeah.
Or squad cost ratio it's going to be. That's stopping. So that's not as easy anymore, Matthew. And the OD, I've pumped it in because people don't realise that City's women are getting a brand new training facility put in at the CFA, sorry. Don't disclose the wages she gets then. It's not that easy, mate. Exactly. We lost Chloe Kelly to Arsenal. It happened, sadly. Yeah. Listen, she's going to be missed. And I pray, I still have a small hope she does extend. But people have got to come out of this idea of City rich means City's women's rich. Does not. It is very separate. And it's nothing to do with race. And it's nothing to do with Sheikh Mansour giving other people. I don't want to have a good, but I got upset the other day when someone said, well, why is Phil Foden getting a pay rise? And then it's nothing to do with that.
Men's game is a women's game. A whole different thing. Thing.
I'm not saying there is not a problem with women's football in the UK. There is. I agree. That's a whole different debate, though. That is a whole separate debate. That's not money. That's the women's game not being as popular in the UK as it is around the world. It's just not, unfortunately. So it is what it is on that. I think we just got to... I get Bunny Shaw is our best player and we want it and everything else. It is what it is. I want to ask you three while you're on just before. Have you seen the FA Cup Youth final shit that's gone on online this week?
Heard about it.
You mean your Old Trafford stuff?
Yes.
And then moving it to the Joey Stadium.
Yes. There's two things in this. On Thursday, we're playing at the Joy Stadium that holds 7,000. We couldn't play it at the Etihad because, as you know, not this Wednesday, the Wednesday after is the test event to get it open for Villa, which have to get safety certificates, which includes your electrics, your food and health, hygiene, everything that cannot officially open until the Manchester Council give them the go-ahead to open it. They want it open. So the earliest date that they can get it opened for the test event was the next Wednesday. They can't hold it because when you are bringing an event in, you've got to stop all the building work. No building work happens while there are people in that stadium, in and around it. So at the moment, they're working day and night to get that end open, which is a lot of things. Now, I've seen a lot of United fans. Why is it? They're not going to move it to Old Trafford. It's nothing to do with being embarrassed about leagues or attendances or anything or any other bullshit. This is why I say Man United is a real rivalry, because you're seeing it now. This is the rivalry part. They're coming out with all their bullshit that they're coming out with. The simple fact is Manchester City got drawn first in the final, so they get home advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, 948 tickets is not enough. We agree, but 6,500 are not enough for Manchester City either. It is not a great state of affairs. It is what it is. We're doing it. It's not because we're scared here or anything else or we're embarrassed about fans. Grow up. It's the way it is. We cannot change laws and regulations just because you want us to.
Am I wrong to say this here about United? When they're going to charge about £5 or £10 more for that Old Trafford?
Yes, they were going to charge more.
So isn't it better to be at the old Joey Stadium then? Because that doesn't make sense. And why do you want it to be charged more then?
I don't know. It's fucking crazy, mate.
I mean, to be fair to that club, fucking shithole anyway. I mean,
A little bit more news that's come out on Saturday, on Wednesday night. 1894 are doing a goodbye to Bernardo and Johnny Stones because they were going to do something at Villa, but the club are doing a big 10-year anniversary to Pep Guardiola at the Villa game. Hence the new stand opening. Doesn't mean he's going. I want to make this perfectly clear. It does not mean he's going. What I'm saying is the club wants to celebrate 10 years of Pep Guardiola at the Villa game. That's why. So nothing doesn't mean he's leaving. They're just celebrating the 10-year anniversary. So that's going to take a lot of precedent rather than the Johnny Stones and that. The club may still do something for Stones and Bernardo on the day, but the fans and the 1894 group are going to do something for them on Wednesday at the Palace game.
Nothing wrong with that. 10 years is monumental for us.
There's a lot of goodbyes coming up, so yeah. I would not sell Ake. I'm going to ask you a question, and I've left this for last. Nico G, do any of you two listen? I like Nico G. I think he's a good player. Anything into him not starting yesterday?
Listen, if you have more trust in Reinders, Bernardo to start around the positions, it does tell that there is something that Pep doesn't like, about his ability as a footballer. Like the back to goal element, the tempo, trying to control the tempo of the game, trying to fasten it when he needs to do it. There's a whole lot of variables with Nico Gonzalez as a 6. As an 8, he's actually improved, but as a 6, he hasn't.
Pep doesn't see him as anything else than a 6, man. As you know, I know. I'm telling you how to suck eggs. Telling you that one.
It's just because
I didn't think Reinders was great yesterday. I thought Reinders, and again, Reinders can't tackle. By the way, Reinders is awful at tackling. Awful.
I mean, that's not his game. He's never been a tackler.
No, it's not. It's not his game. Which is but he can't tackle anything, mate.
Exactly, and he's put in there instead of Nico Gonzalez. And I feel like as if with Nico Gonzalez, we regurgitate a lot on here, and it's just Pep's proving it through actions. And listen, he's good, Nico Gonzalez, but if he is really the guy in the 6 that people think he is, would he be getting benched every single week or getting put in dead rubbers? I don't know.
Ed, where are you at with this Nico G and Reinders situation? Edward.
I'm here.
Edward, where are you at with the Reinders and Nico G situation?
I mean, guys, we know the midfield is the hardest position for our team. We know Pep can be pretty cutthroat.
Are you in the bath?
No, I'm at my parents' house, so it might be.
Oh yeah. By the way, happy Mother's Day to everyone in the US. I hope you'll give your mother a big hug.
Yes. So we know it's cutthroat, and you have to take your chances. If you're not meeting the standard that the manager has for you, I'm not going to cry about it. Like,
but is it fair when they both had enough time when we're saying others haven't had enough time? But the problem is we can't say everyone's not had enough time.
Exactly, Mark.
Yeah,
exactly. Right. We can say the same thing about Foden. Has Foden been treated fairly in the midfield? We can say
you leave my boy alone. He's family. He's not a player. He's my
player FC Mona. It's player FC Foden. Hypocrite.
Listen, I am the only one. He's the only one I'm player FC on, and I shamelessly admit it. Why? I have said it 1,000 times. I will never have a subjective conversation on Phil Foden.
But that's what I'm saying, Mark. If Foden can be benched with everything he's done for us, then Well, I'm not gonna be spilling milk over Reinders and Nico G, who's only been here for 6 months.
I will
Right?
say,
So-
Damn right, Mario, and I'm fucking proud of it. Phil Foden all the way. Why? Because he's won me fucking trophies, man.
I will say, Ryan's actually played. I played well yesterday. I will say, I thought played well yesterday. Ryan's. I know people might say it wasn't incredible, but he carried the ball pretty well yesterday. And I know he was lucky not to have
Carried it
a
into
goal in the
blind
first half.
alleys, Luke. Carried it into blind alleys.
Look, I want to see
Mate,
more.
you could have carried the ball into areas Reinders was
Are
carrying
you sure
that
about
ball
that?
yesterday.
I'm not bad for a defender. I'm not a DM though.
I'm not going to start disability shaming in the middle of the fucking stream because that means I'm shaming myself.
I can defend for you because Eagle Tiago. I'm not going to do Rodri settings.
It's like watching me and you climb an hill. We'll be done after 3 minutes.
It's over. Wiped out.
Our kid, exactly. Foden is our kid. He's our kid, Foden.
Pause.
That's a Mancunian thing, our kid, brother or sister.
I'm only joking.
It's no. Listen, this is my thing. Is if we have 28 players, I want to keep Ake. I want to keep Kovacic. Some buggers got to leave to get players in.
Ake, by the way, quickly, brilliant yesterday. Brilliant. Ake was brilliant yesterday. Anyone sort of
League's over now, Ash. I'm cooking every fucker. You're coming in. You all you got to choose now is whether you want grilled, deep fried, or boiled. You can choose how you want to be. You want to be done, but I'm going to cook yours.
Man, I'll be sat there at the Villa game on my phone now while watching the Palace game, hoping Palace get it drawn. Coping in the stand. Oh God!
Do you know
what
what'll tell me? Because I mean, it's weird because I'm looking forward to Bournemouth because I'm still going to Bournemouth. I'm going to have a damn good time at Bournemouth, by the way. You know, I'm going down on the coach. We're going to have a day. There'll be jack shit to play for, but we're going down for the old last away game of the season.
It still is. Last day.
Oh, fuck's sake. Look at him, man. He's like, yes, there will be. Burnley or Palace have got a little summit for us. And then he wonders why he gets the meltdowns. Just accept it.
No, I can't.
You're one of these people like your girlfriend cheats on you like 4 times. She still loves me. Look, she's come home. She's come home.
Once and done with that. Once and done with that. But football's different now. Football was still a chance. So.
Listen, it's time. Accept it. Even Tone has given it up now.
No, I'm still doing it. I'll tell you what.
Ake's too slow. He was phenomenal yesterday.
Great.
I'm going to be honest. Doku was my man of the match. But Ake was a very close second. Very close second yesterday, Ake. I'd ship Reinders and Nico G for 2 centre mids. Jesus. That's £110 million worth of talent gone. That's the bit that don't sit right with me. Elliot Anderson scored today, though, by the way.
And the
assist, by the way, the assist was by McAtee.
He didn't celebrate is because he got injured in the goal.
Yeah, it's a cramp.
Who says Mazza's coming in, Mario? Jesus.
That line died down. That's died down, man. That stuff.
Martin Ramsey. Bloody hell. Mario, you're going to be on the Diamandi train soon, aren't you?
Diamandi, right.
Well, I don't want Coyote. Coyote can go after that display yesterday because Doku killed him.
I mean,
to be fair, I like him, but he's not ready yet. Yeah, no, he's not ready yet.
And that other lump they had up front, Thiago, 75 million they're talking about. I wouldn't give you 75 quid.
I like Sharda. He's a good player. I like Sharda. He's a good player. But Igor Thiago.
Listen, I'll give Brentford a lot of credit though, because one thing I will say from yesterday, nobody gave Brentford any credit yesterday. People were talking like that Brentford game was a walkover, and Brentford are like 3 or 4 points on the Champions League place, and I had them to going down. I had Keith Andrews sending them down.
He's the world up team.
Oh, big up Milo.
Coach of the year, Keith Andrews.
Keith Andrews, I think he's up there. Yeah,
I'll go Iriola. I'll go Iriola. Iriola's been brilliant.
I wouldn't rule out Iriola, or I mean, Glasner's even done very well considering where he's took that for. I mean, Glasner's took a team, said he's leaving. Iriola said he's leaving. Those two have bucked the trend, and they've carried on winning.
Arteta and Pep, no, not this year. I think both of them have had a very mixed. Like Pep's always second, very mixed season.
Weird, Oriano.
Mixed season, but
I am doing a space, though, Oriano, so you can come and cut me in there.
It's the Isco rumours.
Do we need to get the old Isco rumours out? No, we fucking do not.
You still play?
I agree. See, pay, that's part of my thing. I don't just want to spend for the sake of spending. And I promise you, I'm still trying to get Stefan on. The guy is very, very busy. Forest want 125, but they won't be getting it off Manchester City.
They can wish.
Bring JM home. Who's JM?
Jade McAtee. He ain't coming on ever.
No. By the way, it's lovely to see you back, Ethan. We love having you back, mate. We've missed you.
Yeah.
Just put the whole transfer budget on your Malo Pedro. Is that your burner account, Spartacus?
I agree with that.
Jamal,
don't you start FIFA, boy.
Pedro. Baller. Proper
Can you say that less sexually next time?
Listen, look up the Pedro, man.
That was so weird when you were off camera and again.
Baller.
Oh, Pedro. Oh, Vinny Jr. Oh, Mbappe.
Vinny Jr.
Whoa. I will never say booted out.
Vinny Rodri.
We've looked a better side with Ake. We actually, Keely, you're bang on the money, mate. By the way, fucking hell, you're up early, man.
I know, I do. Missed Oscar. Yeah,
Keely, do you not like sleeping, mate?
Overrated.
What time is it for you over there? Oh, no, it's 9:30. Piss off. Lazy gate. 10:30. Get up earlier. Lazy sod. I think next season with Anderson, we'll see. Yes. Listen, I'm going to call it now. City will win the league next year.
Yeah, but I said it as well. I think we're almost there. We're almost there, probably anyway. So I think
I don't want to say too much.
I've only got one link, Oriano, because all the other links have gone. I've only got one link, mate.
Champions League, we'll see on that one. I'm not sure. We'll see where we are.
Doku doesn't need competition.
Best of the world, mate. The best of the world.
Look at Ed.
Eddie's the best one in the world. So yeah.
So everyone's gone off Morgan Rogers now. No one wants Morgan Rogers.
Top five. Don't mix up my words. Jeez.
You don't want Oscar Bob back?
Oh, Oscar Bob, buddy out, guys.
Cole Palmer.
I mean, that was Darcy's boy right there.
Oscar Bob, yeah. Oscar
Cole
Bob.
Palmer.
Oscar Bob. Are you mad?
Pedri is not elite. Shut off.
Pedri's elite. What are we doing there, Martin? Martin,
no, because Pedri was from, where was he from? Las Palmas. So he can't be elite because he was bought from Las Palmas.
Martin. David Silva came from Las Palmas, by the way.
No, but Luke, as you know, apparently to buy ballers, they've got to come off all these top teams in the world. If you go to bum teams like Las Palmas,
De Bruyne came from, was it Henk came from? Henk or Genk?
Genk, not Henk. Henk? In the book's Henk. Henk FC. Doku was outstanding. Good evening, Thea. Hope you're well. Lovely to see you. Shame your husband's team's crap. Mbappe, no thanks. His next season, Ryan McKay, breakout season. He's got to do it more in the EDS next year. Martin is one to say when it comes to sleeping, mate, I get 3 hours a night, and I literally, I'm back at the hospital again tomorrow. Just a little down my dad. He's had a new scan. Scan has come back clear. So again, thank you for all the lovely comments. Good. We've got physio tomorrow, speech therapy Tuesday, and occupational therapy and social workers on Wednesday. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Like I said, I'm just so busy at the minute. My life is here, hospital at the minute. But I will start doing more shows. I promise you. All I can do is apologize, and please bear with us through this awkward time. I do appreciate it. Anything else you three want to talk about?
I mean, not really much, is it? I mean, O'Reilly, what do you think about his performance?
Do you know what it is, right? I thought he played pretty well. I thought defensively he was really good. He trapped back quite well against Utara a lot of times. He developed against him when he came on. Going forward,
no one mentioned him.
Huh?
Yeah, because what do you call it, O'Reilly? He wasn't even mentioned. Like,
going forward, it wasn't really often with him. He was there and everywhere, but it was more at the back. He was good, to be fair.
I've come off that a bit there because of things I've heard in the last week, and as a Real Madrid fan, you'll know what I mean.
Yeah, Martin. Yeah, let's talk about Valverde.
Valverde's come off my list because he sounds like a vile human being.
Oh God, what's happened that I've not heard of?
Pair as a Real Madrid fan will know what I mean.
Okay, all right. I won't. Sorry, but I'll ask you more.
He'll know what I mean by that. Anyone who's don't know. Biggest team in Belgium, Genk FC.
Yeah.
Wow, Arsenal want Bacola. Listen, Arsenal are going to link with everyone now because they're probably going to win the league and they'll get their ass slapped off PSG. Don't worry. I've never subscribed to that ideology. I know you haven't, mate, but you know what I mean in terms of that. McAdoo's taking Sabio's spot easier. Okay. Think again on that. The game was awesome. I hope you have a lovely time, Kel. Sorry I couldn't meet up because I've been that busy. I've not met anyone. So next time you're over, we'll sort it out. I promise you. But I'm glad you've had a good time. And I'm glad you gave Bernardo a lot of love yesterday. I think some of the top academy prospects should be used to it.
I confirmed that she
did. Although Callum Wilson was nearly my hero today. Well, I think another year in the EDS would be a waste. The trouble is, he's mixing between the two at the minute, McAdoo. He is mixing between the under-18s and the EDS at the moment. I think Ryan McAdoo may need a loan, maybe, to a championship club. Maybe that'll help him. A bit like a Macassar, a bit like a Muamba, a little bit like
Ibama,
sort of. Did I say him better? Wait, isn't we still got him better?
Apparently he's still there. Apparently he's still there. He's still here.
Still on
loan as well. Thank you very much. That was Martin's hospitality box. They were in a box. Where did you end up going for a meal? Because I know you were off site. Did you end up going into town?
Yeah. Huh?
You weren't in Vermilion, were you?
No, it was like a place where like steak, that kind of stuff. Basically, it was like really like posh place. Really weird. It was good food. It was good food. It's good food. It just felt like very odd for a football game.
Kelster's cheap. She couldn't afford Tunnel Club. Cheap git. So they went cheap. Kelsey, you need to send me that photo of the tifo, by the way, because I was underneath that tifo.
It was Gout Trophy, yeah. It was Gout Trophy.
I was underneath it. See, that's how close I am to the actual pitch. Martin, I do think City signed 2 midfielders. Yeah, I think there is quite a high possibility in that. Bro said goodbye. Anyway, right, Ed, final thoughts?
Nah, man. Yeah, we were this close to getting another chance given to us today, but keep the hope up, guys.
Stop saying that.
Anything can happen in football. You never know. The team we just have to focus on what we can do in this whenever.
The title's over. Can we move on?
You know, we have a chance to do a double next week.
Valverde pair. Valverde.
So yeah, man, let's keep it going. We still have a lot to play for. And of course, McCunigan Way is going to have all the thrills up and downs, guys. So
It was.
hit the like buttons, and not in my lifetime, of course, also as well. Hit the like button and share us around.
Listen, right, where is my bottle? You want me to really believe Burnley and Palace are going to take anything off?
Yes, Martin, yes. Believe.
It's not happening. It's not happening. When's the next show? Tomorrow or Tuesday, we'll be back. Hopefully, Blues down on that.
Hat trick. That's a bit too far for me.
But don't forget, and then on Wednesday, we're going to start the countdown to Palace. We'll do the Palace post-match Wednesday night or Thursday, probably going to be Thursday. And then from Thursday, we start counting down to Wembley, where it is the FA Cup final. Let's go.
I've got to say, it is weird that the final was before the end of the league season. I find it really weird. I find it when it's after the season's over. I find it a bit weird. But
Palace are going to smash Arsenal and there. Oh my God, you lot.
Martin, believe. Come on, believe.
No, I'm not going to believe. Will you stop? Burnley haven't got a fucking manager because they got a 2-2 today with Villa. All of a sudden, you're now telling me that.
All right. Okay. All right. If they do get a result Monday night, I'm actually saying so.
You probably think Burnley will get a draw against fucking Arsenal because they got Michael Jackson on the fucking touchline.
Yeah. Do you know what will happen? We'll get beat by Bournemouth and they'll draw one each with Burnley.
Yeah, they'll say, right, it's done. Fair enough.
So you'll make sure we're not in the title race by the end.
Right, Luke, shut up. Oh. Lost the game. All right, fine.
Oh, God.
What the hell? Right, hang on a minute. Why have I just had this? Hang on, let me see if I can find something. Someone's just sent me something. I'm just trying to see if there's something on it. By the way, while you're waiting, if you can smash that thumbs up button, that would be amazing.
Smash them likes, people. Smash them likes.
All right, it's not easy because normally we play with one. I'm just looking at Pep's post conference, the embargoed stuff. He just says I'm going to rotate, otherwise we cannot arrive finals or Bournemouth. So it looks like Marmoush and Foden are going to get some more game time. Pep on the importance of a cup final. It's like it's life or death. It's nice. And I think I've tried with my staff since 10 years ago to make this club from the first games in pre-season. We have to win, not choosing competitions, but win everything that we are in. If you are out, you are out. I'm a person who accepts more when it's fair defeats because it's part of the job. Also, a manager, when you arrive in the FA or the Carabao Cup against League One teams, I'll work harder. The players know who I am. Be careful, guys. If you are not who we are, we'll be in trouble tonight. So Pep's not putting the cups in the bin. And Pep's got standards, Mario and Amar.
Yeah, and Pep believes their title as well, Martin. So you should believe as well.
Yes. So Phil Foden, he's going to rotate for the cup final. Meaning that he's going to rotate on Wednesday against Palace.
What a shock.
Marmoush and Foden up front.
So there you go. Right, there will be a space in about 10 minutes or so. It's not about Palace and Burnley, it's about whether Arsenal can hack the press shot. Jesus, you lot. You're putting yourself into a situation here. You're putting yourself into a situation that you're not going to be able to get
going, Martin, on Monday night. I messaged you.
If I were you guys, just get off the fucking train. In the grass, peaceful. You know what I mean? None of this hectic stuff down the line.
Gosh, if we got points for Villa, sure, I will happily concede. But I've got to be shameless about the team until it's done. That's just how I am. Mathematically, until it's done. That's just how I am. Stuff like that. I told myself. So if it's us, okay, cool. I was like, all right, fair enough. We bowled it.
Yeah, for fun, yeah. I could see a fucking draw against Palace and then fucking Arsenal fucking lose.
No. Gosh, if they draw a Palace, imagine it's full time and we win like 2-0.
It's never over until it's really over.
Palace late goal against Arsenal, 1-1.
Drop Semenyo. Why? What's Semenyo done for you, Ethan? Jesus, bit harsh. So we're getting a Savio Mamouche front three. By the way, it looks like Foden's going to win the Golden Boot as well.
Holland.
Golden Boot. Erling Haaland will win the Golden Boot. What did I say?
You said Foden.
Sorry, that Erling Haaland will win the Golden Boot.
Yeah, Foden with a 30-goal season.
Just follow me at Horsey City on Twitter, and I'm on there. You can come and have a chat with us. I'll put it in here. I'm trying to avoid that at the moment because of I am under Simon because that's my second name. Foden Glaze, and why won't a Foden Glaze? I will Foden Glaze like a Krispy Kreme, Mario. He did play very well yesterday. Play Trafford, Saldana. Don't do that, Ethan. Don't do that. What are you doing? You come back like you were having to go at these people that you left for, and you come back tapping like one. Chill down, mate. Relax. Yes, Simon is my second name. Martin, Simon, and then my surname.
Warfield, yeah.
More like a rusty spoon. Piss off. Right, anyway, big up, guys. Not in my lifetime, Luke. Anything coming up, mate?
Yeah, tomorrow night I'll do a review tomorrow. So I've I just come back from Manchester today, so I'll do one.
Are you going to call it #Believe?
Yep, it's still on. It's still the most delusional City fan ever. But if we win it, I'll look like a genius. So
totally disagree with you. You see, Martin Mash will always agree with you because he hates anything that is good.
Look, for me, right, it's not delusion. It's more of a until it's done, it's done. That's how I am with stuff. It's how I am. I get it. People want to say it. Look, if Arsenal do it, cool. I'm not against that. I want to back us to the end. But that's how I am.
He played with his feet very well yesterday, including a nice little chip 20-foot ball out to O'Reilly.
Ask Kelber. Because both say how good he was.
He was very good.
Yeah.
Luke, I'll come on your stream. I need some positivity.
Good, Ariana. Good. Yeah. You're welcome, mate. More than welcome to come on and glaze for once.
That's fine, but why have you not talked about the 3 saves that he made, Martin Mash?
Just a quick question.
It doesn't suit your agenda.
If Trafford does that, what happens? Do we do the same thing? Because I don't want to go at him for that, by the way. That happens, but it's weird how Donnarumma does it. But if Trafford does it, it's fine. Carry on.
Simple past that. Some of you have never played football in your life.
No, they haven't.
I'll say out this one.
Anyway, big up, Paul. Ed, see you soon. Dash, thank you as always. Dash, a very trusted mod on our channel. Ed, part of the channel.
Big up, big up.
Simple chip. The only simple chip you do, Martin Mash, is the ones you put in your mouth from the chip shop. The only simple chips you do, mate.
I'm an academy guy.
You're an academy guy. I remember that when next time you're slagging off Oscar Bob. Hit those likes, yes. He played with his feet. That's a sus statement there. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm just going to ignore it. I'll give Donna credit. He was class. Thank you, Ariano. Quite great. Anyway, big up, Paul. See you soon. As always, up the Blues. Is there anyone live that I can take you to? Is anyone live?
I don't think so, no.
Have all City fans gone into hiding now? Is that all?
Everyone's crying at him. It's over. LB's on the booth.
Judge Mo's live. Who else? Anyone else live? No, I don't think he's live now. Nope, no one's live. No one's working hard today.
It is pretty late. It is pretty late right
Nah,
now.
I'm not having it.
Lead
enough to
12
o'clock. I think enough before.
Now the Prem. No, Trafford's not going to play. No. Lee Gunner live.
I think so. Apparently,
it's not come up on mine.
Yeah, he's still live.
Right, I'll tell you what. I'll send you all over to Lee Gunner. Just put Mank Raid in the chat. Mankway Raid in the chat. And just be honest with them, wish them congratulations because they probably won it and it is what it is. Sometimes we have to be humble as well. We're not going to win it every year. We will be back and we will be back next year to win the title. Simple as. We can't win it every year, but we're going to win two trophies. And that's what I like. So I'm going to send you all over to Lee Gunner. Make sure you do send Mankway Raid in the chat. Because you're starting next game. Well, Diaz is back now. Take care, all. Mankway Raid in the chat over at Lee Gunner. Take care, and we'll see you all soon.